A Chesterfield Township teenager is holding on to life at this point while her older boyfriend is now facing charges. 7 Action News reporter Aaron Baskerville is live with new developments on the shooting of 17-year-old Marche Lowe. Aaron?
Carolyn, we've been stationed outside the Chesterfield Township Police headquarters for most of the day looking for the latest updates. I had the chance to talk to the chief just a little while ago. He tells me that 17-year-old Marche Lowe remains in the hospital on life support, of course, in grave condition. As for her 21-year-old boyfriend who was arrested, he remains in police custody at headquarters right behind me. Last night we told you that investigators were talking to a witness for several hours. I'm talking about 7 or 8 hours. It turns out that witness who called 911 was the actual shooter. Marche Lowe continues to hold on after the 17-year-old was shot inside her house on Briartown Monday afternoon. Investigators say the gunman was her boyfriend, arrested immediately after the shooting, but he would not admit it. Instead, they say he chose to lie, telling them there was another man inside her Chesterfield Township house who shot her and then drove off in a silver Toyota.
Statements that were initially put out there of a 20-year-old white male that fled in a silver Toyota, we've determined to be erroneous.
Everything changed when investigators found the gun they believe was used in the shooting. It was tucked away in some basement furniture. Lowe's friends claim the Riverside Academy student was in a rough relationship, and detectives say they are using social media to track down all angles of this case. Meanwhile, a family friend and neighbor who did not want to be identified told Action News earlier today she's relieved the chase is over.
Well, it makes me feel safer that someone's not running around shooting teenagers. So I'm glad that they caught him.
So once again, everybody in her neighborhood, all of her friends are praying for 17-year-old Marche Lowe. She remains on life support in grave condition. Charges against her boyfriend could be determined, obviously, on her condition. The chief tells me his arraignment could take place as early as tomorrow afternoon. For now, we are live in Chesterfield Township. Aaron Baskerville, 7 Action News.
Aaron, I heard you say friends described their relationship as rough. I mean, have there been problems before? Did they get into fights? Could anybody fill in any of the blanks for you?
Yeah, I can tell you that a lot of her friends that we talked to off camera who didn't want to give us their name or go on camera, who quite frankly don't want to give their names to police, a lot of this stuff is on social media, but the friends are telling me that she was in a bad relationship. They called it abusive. They called it toxic, and that could be one of the reasons right now what happened to her is why she was shot. Of course, police are looking into all of this right now.
I'm sure they are. We're still thinking about that young lady tonight, though. Thank you so much, Aaron, for the live report.